Alright, we got one more mode till we get to second total isolation. Got 2 more shots upside down. Here's that upside down UV. It's probably better without that lighting on now. Woo. And you can still progress during this mode. So even though they're not lit, you can still progress. We got one more shot to get to that right orbit, you guys. Sweating now. No! That was a close one. No, 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 no.
Demo dog is lit.
I don't give a shit if it's lit or not. Wish I was lit right now. Alright, last mode before total isolation. So if we can survive, we'll get into the second mini wizard mode. We're going to start the third Demogorgon mode, which is what's that? Ain't no way I'm beating that one. So, right now, Demogorgon mode going. I've got quarter hunt going, and yeah, this is usually whenever people die. All right, Demodog is also lit. You will not get past me. Yeah, come. Yeah. Yeah. Ball save, baby. Now what the fuck does that do? What does that do? Just gave me a ball save as a mystery, but I don't know what that does. Alright. No clue. Where's my ball save at, mystery award? Some shit ass code. No, McMuffin, I just fucked up total isolation. The second one. Stream is pooping its pants. Oh, we froze. I think last time I froze. Yeah, I guess flawless it does like the left out lane. Alright, so let's give this one to... Let's give it to Dice. For all those damn subs. I'm your Harry Dice. You get the GC.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty damn cool. FD Zombie Dog. BD's doing good. BD is doing good. I tried to put in Dice, it looks like dick. Great. Oh! Oh, a Star Wars Home Edition. Now that has a fantastic opto spinner on that one. Am I still frozen up? I think so. Back to Buddha. That light really makes me sad. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, I knew that light wasn't gonna last. All right, if it starts chopping, we'll call it. All right, looks like we'll do one more game here. We'll do one more game. I can't wait to do. I will. Shieldsville. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Na 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 na. Harry Dice, now you got the damn song stuck in my head. I've created a monster because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. I'm chopped liver. Like I don't know every damn rap song. What do we got?
One lock.
Woo! I knew where it was going. I knew it. I knew it.
To light mystery.
What pins are you pursuing, Zombie Dog? Right now, I wouldn't mind having, let's see, Bally Williams. I'd like to have a Star Trek Next Gen, like a restored one. I'd like to have a Radical. Mousing around would be nice. Whitewater. Johnny Mnemonic. That's my short list of Bally Williams. Stern. I think I have all the Sterns that I want right now. Elvira, Jurassic Park, Stranger Things, and Beatles. It's my 4-piece jam right there. I got Wonka. I might be moving Alice Cooper. Maybe. I need to make room for Rick and Morty. And as soon as JJP launches their new title, I'll probably swap Wonka out for that. Well, I don't know if I can get rid of Wonka. What are you guys looking for right now? Jam the tunes. Yeah, we're gonna do some call-ins. We're gonna do a lot of stuff. We gotta make sure this shit works first before we go partying. I'll have a nightcap with you guys. I'll just say that. It's Howard Cosell, and welcome to another week of Monday Night Pinball. I do still have the Star Trek. Rick and Morty is looking sweet. Sweet indeed.
Let's try that again.
Just got Star Wars. No. I don't think we're going to do better than that last game, y'all.
We don't take risks, alright?
Don't see it.
They're stupid.
Hey, there's a magnet. I don't think you guys can see the magnet on the stream. See it on the back of the...
Ball 2 locked.
Ball 2 locked. Well, special. That's freaking awesome. Everybody wants to discuss Meny. This must mean Meny's disgusting. I see what you did there. Dennis Creasel joke right there. Beer Gut 666 is looking for a System 11. Would like a Radical, but would settle for a pinball or high speed. Can you really settle if you're looking for a Radical? I think not. Not with that attitude, Harry Dice. Not with that attitude, you can't.
What are the kids doing with all this?
Okay, why did... I think that was a bug. The scoop thing just spotted a left ramp shot? Okay. Multi-ball. Bam! Bam! You know what I'm going to do one day? Instead of, we're going to stream, but you all are going to be co-hosts on the podcast, and we're going to have one big-ass fucking party, and you all are going to co-host a midweek with me. We'll pull some Jack Danger fucking 20 people shit to host a fucking stream. How about that? Woo! Would you all do it? Would you all co-host a podcast with me? Don't tell me no. I'm not good with rejection. That's actually true. That is for real true. All right. Right shots. Or not.
Extra ball is lit.
I want it. I want it.
Mystery award.
Give me something good, you. Uh-oh. People are in. People are in. Bye, bye, bye. Yes. Let's do a podcast. Let's do a podcast. We can do a podcast? Oh, I wasn't even going to flip that one. And we can act like other podcasters. That'd be fun. Ooh, Harry Dice, the goat. The goat can sit along. I hope Orby is not in chat. If you guys heard the podcast today, I improv'd a joke about Orby and his goat and tugging its teats to make cheese. Fucking, it was great. Fucking great. It was great. Shit's so funny. Love jokes. Love me some jokes. Oh my god. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna die. Okay. Right ramp, right ramp, right ramp, right ramp, right ramp. Yeah. No, 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 no. I don't want a multi-ball right now. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Double scoring. I sure as the hell can't hit the right ramp. It's the hardest shot on the game. That right ramp. For me, anyway. Ah! Got it. Just a little tap. Jigga. Ooh, just a little tap. Y'all see that? Ooh, just a little. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Dim and Dog going. We got the last mode going. We need an extra ball like a motherfucker.
Take your puny ball and multiply by 5.
Alright, I want a multi-ball right now. Nope. Yeah. Ooh, it'll make me sweat like good sex, this one. Oh.
Like death.
Leave me blue balls too. Man, son of a biscuit. Alright. Alright, that was the last game. Oh. I'm just going to kick it with you guys for a minute. Oh, that was fun. It's good times. Oh, shit. So what's everybody's plan and what's everybody up to tomorrow? I have got some patients to see. My day job. I know no bullshit, y'all. I work 2 like full-time jobs. Zombie dog, it's dying on me. Ice Meny. Dakota Mike, thanks, man. I'm sweating, you guys, from that game. Harry Dice is going to work. You left early? Harry Dice, what do you do? Zombie dog. There's no way I'm going to live up to Cromwell and Beatty. Designing a deck tomorrow. What kind of deck you designing there? A little composite wood? Jobber. I'm not even going to comment. Dakota Mike's playing some Whirlwind. Spent 2 hours dialing in the plunge shot so it orbits as intended. It was annoying but worth it. You know what? It's a good call, actually. Because, let me get this mic a little closer to me. It was a good call because a lot of people think that you're supposed to plunge on Whirlwind and go up that side ramp. That is just not the case. Supposed to orbit around, which is a tricky shot to dial in for sure. But you're supposed to be able to orbit it with a good shot. Like a full plunge, a really hard plunge should not hit the orbit, in my opinion. It should be too much power. And too soft shouldn't get it across the orbit. So it's got to be just right. Just right. Nothing like a really good skill shot. Sing the Love Boat. X-rays, MRIs, respirators, all that shit, Harry Dice. Okay. Software development. Worldwide thing. Been working at a factory that builds medical equipment. Okay. Very cool. Zombie Dog. Let's do it. Let's do it. Zombie Dog, when you go to stream, let me know. I'd like to work with you. If you'd have me. All right, guys. So how shitty was the quality of the stream tonight? What do we need to work on? I know we've got lights on order. Streamlabs, or the Stream Deck is ordered. I got another camera that I'm going to utilize for the player cam and the after hours cam. We got to set up call-ins. You got to do that. You guys want to see me a little bit looser? I can do that. I can certainly do that. What else do we need? I'm trying to think. I've got some shit coming up. I've got some cool ideas that are probably going to turn some of you guys off, but I'm not here just to do normal shit. I want to throw a wrench in it, and I want to try to do something different. Captain Red Eye. Okay, so I need a partner here. I've got a couple really good buddies that live close to me, but they're pretty quiet. Like, I dominate talking. They listen. They're great listeners. Just lean my head on their shoulder, I guess. And I lick them. Just a little lick. They never come back again. Trying to think. Now we can do the show with Solo. I'm going to try to have Beatty right hereage. Little picture-in-picture action and go back and forth. Beatty cam. Kind of like Ken was doing at the end, but George is helping me get to the point where Beatty and I can converse and talk because we're real good buddies. But so we can talk, chat, we can take live call-ins together. None of this battling shit. I don't want to battle people. Like, there's plenty of people who do that, and I don't have fun watching battles. Yeah. I want to install some mods, too, live. Oh, Sambuca, Bill the Cat's going to fucking be here. Believe that. I'm going to go up to Ken's. I got to pick up that Wonka up at Ken Cromwell's house. And believe me, I'm giving you guys my word, the cat's coming home. Or it's going to Beatty's. It's going somewhere, but it's not staying at Ken's. I agree, Zombie Dog. It was cool to hang out. Because, hey, between us, them fucking guys couldn't play pinball. Let's not joke each other. I think Ken will be getting, I would think Ken's going to stream for Jersey Jack. I would think. Like, he's a freaking prolific streamer. If they don't have Ken Cromwell doing streams and podcasts and video, like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck, why no clue. Work out a deal with Bone. Every house he sells, he comes with it. You know what? Here's something interesting. Harry Dice. I just like calling you that. I've pitched an idea that we're kind of working on with some home builders. And a lot of home builders now are putting brand new pinball machines in like game rooms. So I'm trying to talk to these home builders and custom designers and contractors to have an agreement with me to put them in all of their, like the new development properties, put a brand new pinball machine like a Star Wars, the Pin, in their show homes, in the model homes. How good of an idea is that? Come on. But yeah, I talked to Bone about that too. Tiki pinball. All right, what else you guys want to know before I log off here? Ask me anything. Remember that segment that that Ken and Bill did? Ask me anything, and somebody asked something. What did they ask Bill? How many times he jerked off or something? I forget what it was. Oh, they asked Bill if he's ever tasted breast milk, and that was fucking end of the segment because Bill wouldn't answer. Ask Bill anything besides a whole list of things you can't ask Bill. I love Bill. Ooh, Harry Dice, you like that idea? I have a knack for ideas. If y'all see my notes, I probably jot down 10 to 15 outlandish or just good ideas every day. Got a whole list of them. If Neil Armstrong was the first man on the moon, who was holding the camera? Huh? Well, the first fucking selfie stick ever. That's who. Would you make out with Kaneda? No. Absolutely not. But I wonder how much it would, you guys ever played that? How much would it cost? Like we played that weeks back on the Flip N Out stream before the whole Corona thing. What was it, in February? We said, how much would you would it take for you to lick a flipper button at TPF? And I think Beatty and I would have done it for $1,000. Dun, dun, dun. Dude, Kaneda is all up on me. That poor guy's obsessed. Like, legit. Depends on the day. Some days I like him. Some days I think he's a crusty dickhole. Moving camera work? Dude, what, Zombie Dog, what are you talking about? Show some cabs, get personal, make fun of people. Me? Moi? Make fun of people? Come, you know I'm not going to make fun of people. Except for... no. Oh, man. Did you guys end up seeing Kaneda's post-Twippy Facebook live rant? It was fucking one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life. Oh, thanks. Penn Stadium, Scott, up in the house. What's up, Scooty? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. One of the things that bugs the piss out of me is when media people in pinball, they record something, whether it's a stream, whether it's a video, whether it's a podcast, Facebook, whatever that is. They record something, and then they take it down like a bitch, and then they act like it never happened. I can't stand that. I can't stand it. That's like one of the things that pisses me off so much. Like, look, if you've got the balls to do something or say something, stand beside it. I don't know. That's one of the things that just bugs me. Another thing that bugs me in media. See, you guys are getting me fired up here. Another thing that bugs me in media is when people do stupid shit and then they just throw out a sorry, like they're fucking 8, and they think that all the shit that they did that led up to that sorry should just be washed away like the shore. Come on. No. It's not what we do. Oh, Zombie Dog, I can be flexible. Ball Trough episode was Kaneda's best episode. Ball Trough episode. Which one was that? No, Harry Dice. You don't want to hear that. Well, you would want to hear it. I do talk to a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people. Yep, I talk to a lot of people. Some people in this industry are awesome, and some people in this industry are turds. They're turds. And some of the people that are turds make you think that they're awesome and that they're like genuine, but they're the worst people ever. Harry Dice, you pay some Patreon to hear some dirt? Like, that's the good thing about me and Cromwell and all my buddies and shit like that. We've played it legit the whole time. The whole time. We don't hide behind nothing. That's why Ken Cromwell has a damn good job now in the industry. Yeah, Jobber, I don't know if I trust you, buddy. Fox City Pinball's talking about Canada's podcast, the trough episode. What do you call it? He mispronounced it, went on for 20-minute bitch episode. Sounds like it's true bipolar colors. I can't hate on the pronunciation of words because I was raised in southern Indiana where words are hard to come by at times here. And I have an advanced education. I still can't speak. He ruins it for all the Chris's. There's not too many Zachs in pinball. We got Zach Sharp. What other Zachs are there? So funny because Zach Sharp and I, people mess up. Oh, this is great. You guys will like hearing this. I don't know if I talked about this before. So now that I'm a Stern dealer, I get a lot of Zach Sharp's emails. It's fucking awesome. So people will, I guess people have them saved into their email, and when they type in Z, it like autofills it, and they just see Zach. Zach, instead of Zach at Flip N Out Pinball, they're meaning to do Zach, what is it? Zach Sharp at sternpinball.com. So I get a lot of Zach Sharp's emails. And whenever I do, I promise I don't read them. I'm lying. I read every fucking one of them. And then I forward them to him. And we have like a running joke where we're going to put $1 in a jar every time. All right, let's see here. Harry Dice. Zach, without naming names, I'll put it this way. You sold me a House of Horrors premium. Did I? I have to go back and see. I sold a lot of House of Horror premiums. Man, I should just tell stories. I've got so many damn stories to tell. What else would be fun to tell you guys? Anything you guys can think of that you wanted a little clarity on? I haven't had my nightcap, so it's not like I'm going to get too open and honest, but I'll never lie to you. Just might not tell you everything yet. Pinball Confessions. That's what I loved about Cromwell's stream. Jesus. Usually by 10 o'clock, going into after hours, once Bill Webb was left, I'm like sweating the whole time thinking, oh, Ken, don't say anything. Don't, because Ken gets fired up. You can get Ken fired up because Ken is a very passionate person. He's damn good at what he does. He's super passionate, super trustworthy and honest, but if you screw the guy over, it just, he's like me, you don't let it down. But I was always afraid that Ken would just start airing shit half drunk. I never had to worry about Beatty airing shit because he didn't really keep up with any of it, so that wasn't a big deal. I was always worried about, if anything, I was always worried that Beatty would just throw up all over, all over the fucking desk. All right, Zombie Dog says, what's the biggest surprise piece of shit game you've ever bought? Surprise piece of shit game. You talking about like quality or just the title itself? What game do I hate? Piece of shit game? I don't know. There's some early Data East that are fucking atrocious. Cell phone died. Early data easts. See if I can pull this over here. Come on. Come on. Nope. Is it gonna go? Nope. Too many damn wires, yo. Oh shit. There we go. What else we got? All right, so who else we got here? Always been, this is from Fox Cities Pinball. Always been course how things went with Jeff from TWIP when you started the TPN, but don't feel like you have to talk about. I love that, Fox City. I always want to know what the hell happened with you and Jeff when you started TPN. Not that you gotta talk about it, but you know, I can talk about it. That'd be a good one. Maybe we'll have Jeff on, and he and I can talk about it. Jeff and I are like, we're like brothers, more so than friends. That's why we stopped working together because, yeah, we would get into it like arguments like brothers do. I still consider that guy like a brother-ish. Brother-ish. He's a hard worker. I always respect that. But we just can't. Our minds go in different ways, and our fucking. That's what it is. Jeff from TWIP and I's communication patterns are a 180. Totally 180 degree, 100% 180. Not that it's good or bad, either one of us. I was always right. But 180. All right. You know how much I love Gottlieb? Yep. You guys still hear me okay now? Let's see what else we got here. Don't Panic Flip is saying something in Cantonese or something there. Jobber's talking about doing 19 games. Will Greg be on your new show on Mondays? Van Killian? No, I don't think so. Greg doesn't leave his home, and I'm not going to drive over to Greg's to set up a stream every week. Okay, we missed all of that. Oh, what'd you guys miss? Redhead stepbrother. Alright. He missed my question. Fuck it. Let's see. I'll go back. I can scroll. C and K, just repeat it. What'd you say? Alright. C&K, I'm not seeing what you asked. Tell us how light and cheap the new lithium Escalera is. I don't know about no damn new lithium Escalera. They are... Oh, Escaleras are heavy as shit. But you shouldn't have to lift them. I think they're like 70 pounds. Look, I always tell people, here's my selling point. If it's going to be able to lift 1,200 pounds of anything, it better be pretty damn durable and heavy. Zombie Dog, I'm not into the dual setup stuff, like to compete. It's just not my thing. Harry Dice, I just had a testimonial. Testify. You guys are going to have to teach me how to raid so I can raid George at Don't Panic before we leave here. Is George alive yet? C&K, that's actually a pretty good idea. Okay, yeah. Let me reach out to him. C&K, do you have an Escalera? Not a bad idea replacing that battery with lithiums. But I mean it's still gonna be heavy. What's a battery weigh? 10 pounds maybe? Maybe a little heavier. Way lighter? Okay. Oh, I got you, Zombie Dog. Isn't the Escalera like a lawnmower battery? It actually may be. It's like this big. Yeah. Son of a bitch stays charged forever though. I shit you not. I always forget to charge it, and I'm always like, son of a bitch. I just showed up somewhere and I forgot to charge this thing. Hadn't died once. It's like Kramer trying to run on E. Yep. Alright, if you raid someone, you'll type in your own Twitch chat /raid, then the name of the stream you want to raid. Okay. I have shitty memory, short-term memory, so I'll forget that by the time we need to raid you. But Laser Los is streaming. We could raid him. I do like Laser Los. What has been your best-selling Stern game since becoming a distributor? Hands down, not even fucking close. Jurassic Park Premium. That's right, a premium is the best-selling game. Period. Not even a Stern. Period. We've probably sold more Jurassic Park Premiums than we have Pros and LEs together. We got a shitload of LEs. We've probably sold more Jurassic Park Premiums than we have... Now, I've been doing this for a year and a half, so not too long, but we've sold more Jurassic Park Premiums than we had all of Pirates and Wonka together. Possibly. We've sold a shitload of Jurassic Park Premiums, and I still can't keep them in stock. But that being said, we do have a couple more in stock. I think I'm getting this week. But that's right. Well, wrong one. So definitely get a hold of me if you want one of those. Ta-da. You know, here's a confession. Ken made me buy this PC. I'm used to Mac. So he made me buy this PC for streaming. I fucking hate it. I hate it. It sucks. The whole touchpad thing. Why does PC... I'm gonna piss off a lot of you guys right now because I know a lot of you guys love PCs. Don't even try to replicate perfection. Like the Mac has perfected the touch pad. Don't even try it. Have a damn physical mouse eject from the machine. It's so touchy. I hate it. It's stupid. I hate it. Jobber said, I heard Uncle Gary has set up a Flip N Out line just to make games you are selling. That would be nice. We've made Stern happy this last year. Trackpads suck either way, Sambuca says. I use a PC for regular use, Mac for making music. Okay, I can see that. I do like editing everything, video-wise and everything on my Mac. And this isn't a bad PC. It's a, what is it? An MSI GS65 stuff. I don't know what the hell it is. But, man, it sucks. Jobber says, well, the PC had the touchpad first. Okay. Doesn't matter. Still sucks. Sambuca says, get a mouse. Mac is a PC. They just have a resistor on the chip that boots OS X. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I don't know anything about computers, so you're right. I know nothing. I just know that every time I buy a Mac, it lasts like 15 years. Every time I buy a PC, I shit you not, this brand new PC, I will do nothing but stream. I won't watch porn on it. I'm not going to download shit off of it except for widgets and stuff. The fucking thing will be slugging along. It will be locking up within a year. Guarantee. Oh, Flawless likes that. Use what feels good, Harry Dice says. If it hadn't for making music, I wouldn't have bought Pro Tools. Dude at the Mac store made music told me to get a Logic. Haven't looked back since. Okay. A Lenovo since 2011. And Jobber, we know how much porn you watch. We know. All right. There's some of the Zach Passion. Wata! Felt good. Woo! Felt good. Better Sales Oktoberfest or Wizard of Oz Yellow Brick Road edition? All right, Clappy, actually, really good question. Really good question. How many? It's probably close to the same. I can figure this out. We sold more Yellow Brick Roads. My passion book is coming soon, yeah. Pinsomniac, you're going to get in the mod distribution space. What makes you ask, Pinsomniac? Because as I'm getting to know you better, that's a very interesting question. Who you been talking to? Zach, do 3 shots and just talk shit on Greg Bone for not being on the stream with you. That T-Rex loving conservative ass bitch. You know what? Oh, my cell phone's dead, y'all. I would have called Greg Bone right now just to fuck with him. You know what? That'd be a fun segment since I have enough people that you guys know in my phone. Like just fucking calling people super late at night and pissing them off. And call Franchi really late at night. And call Eric Menier and we can call whoever. Pinsomniac, here's the thing. So mods are such an odd space for pinball. With the innovation of 3D printing now, I've learned a lot about 3D printing. I don't know enough, but I just qualitatively, I know that there are so many different styles of different 3D printing techniques and materials you can use that I think I'll just say this. I think that there is a big hole in the market for upscale, expensive mods that change the game to a high degree, interactive mods. I think a lot of these companies are really smart because they're doing the quick 3D printing, dome covers, but I'm talking about not just making a game look better, but creating mods that will create more of a world under glass environment, and will actually change the dynamic of the way a game shoots. But yeah, that's what it is. Funny that I've been talking to some people about that very thing. Speaking of different kind of mods, Stern is not happy with Cleanland at all. See, here's the thing with Stern. Do you think Stern cares about Cleveland? I mean, probably. Look, a high score C&K. C&K, I put that on for you last time. Yeah, I mean, I guess that they are. If I was Stern Pinball, I would, if I knew people like Cleveland and I think even Delt, the guy who hates me as much as he does on Pinside, he's been doing some audio mods and upgrades. If I'm Stern Pinball, and I know that they're going to do an exceptional job with that, it makes me happy because then I don't have to pay for some of the audio assets. I don't have to pay for some of the actors like Hopper as call-outs. Or maybe you do, but you don't need to purchase the licensing on all of the assets. For example, if we could tap into Jersey Jack Pinball, the royal we as a hobbyist. Thank you. Flawless is following. Thanks, Flawless. Don't follow too close. Jersey Jack Pinball, if they could tap into the operating system there, then we could get all of the Pirates of the Caribbean call-outs from the film. I don't know about you guys, but I really kind of don't give as big a shit of like voice actors from the film giving you call, hit the left rant. Like, I don't care. But I do want to hear the damn movie that the game represents. And not to shit on Jurassic Park over here, but it's one of the things that's missing for me with Jurassic Park. It's one of the things, if I'm getting my passion out, I'm protected. Don't worry about it. Mylar'd up. Wonka gets shit on all the time for lack of assets, and you heard the Kaneda rant and all of that stuff. But it legit has every call out from that film that I want. But then we have Jurassic Park, not a fucking call out, but people rave it. Sometimes the hypocrisy, and I'm not picking sides here because I love Stern Pinball, I love Jersey Jack Pinball, I love American Pinball, CGC, whatever, Spooky Pinball. I love a lot of parts of it. I love a lot of people there. There's a turd in every bunch, believe me. There's a fucking turd in every bunch. But yeah, I don't understand the hypocrisy sometimes. I was talking about it on the latest podcast. Like sometimes it feels like Spooky Pinball can't do anything wrong, and they're always supported. And right now you guys are like, oh, easy, because Charlie's awesome. And yeah, they are awesome. That's fine. But you can't argue the same point when one point is the same thing as the other, but you have to at least be rational. And if you're going to go all in on one thing, you got to go all in for every company. I don't know where that came from or where we started with that, but I like the assets of the movie or the music or the TV show. I don't really care about Hopper telling me to get a multi-ball. All right, let's see here. Sorry, went on a little rant there. Whew. Okay, Harry Dice. So you said Cleveland did. Interesting. I'm gonna have to talk with my contacts at Stern and see what's going on there, cause that's interesting. I'd be like, do your thing, boy, so we don't have to pay for the shit. He is doing it for free. That's why I always tell people to support Cleveland. Like every time Cleveland comes out with a ROM for a game that I have, I give the guys some money. Pride Pinball, what's happening? Thanks for hanging out, bud. All right, Jobber says, I actually see Stern licensing the property like Stranger Things. I'd get all upset overall to see there being people making money off Stranger Things without any kind of agreement with Netflix. I don't know. But do you not see my point, Jobber? Maybe you don't have to pay for as many of the assets because you know that somebody's going to fill in the blank. I just want a game to be good, but I want to hear what I paid to hear. Okay. Says Harry Dice. Pinsomniac JP with a fake Australian accent. Damn, is JP not good, though? Woo! Zombie Dog likes this honest chatting. I know y'all like this. It's hard for me to sit here and talk to y'all. I feel like I got a buddy sitting right here. Y'all are gonna get me in trouble. C&K says it's bandwagon mentality. It sucks and there's no leader. It sucks and there's no leader. Pride Pinball. 300 biddies. Thank you so much. Chat, shake them biddies up in the air. All right. Fox Cities Pinball says Canada's just bitching in Derek's NS Pinball just about 30 minutes ago about Wonka while he was playing it. Nicely done there, Chris. Nicely done. God. I'm glad he doesn't know I'm streaming right now. Zombie Dog says, have fun. Call us with virtual hoe bags and whatever floats your mama's boat. Bong, bong. Harry Dice throwing Cleveland $50 just because it was so good. It's exactly what we need. Hey, that's one of my it's one of my things in life that I hold true. You guys are always going to see me. If you know me and as you get to know me a little bit better, I overpay and I oversupport whenever I do support something, just so it reinforces that behavior. As a psychologist, if somebody is working hard, if somebody is going out of their way to do something, for me it's not just a simple thank you. It is, I will throw every resource I have at that person to let them know how much appreciated they are. Because that's why people will continue to do the shit they do. Pride Pinball, you cut the stream short. Oh, okay, yeah. So what, Pride, what, they're called Clip, right? The Clip system from Measles selling them. Pride was putting together a plastic protector, it was like a fluorescent plastic protector set for Elvira. And coincidentally enough, I purchased the same set he was installing tonight live on his stream last Thursday. And I think I just got them in the mail. But it's every plastic. And does anybody, this is for mod nerds out there, the Convolux was a company out of Germany that was making the fluorescent plastic protectors, but they were doing them for every plastic. And there is nothing like every plastic being fluorescent. And I could never find anybody that would do that. I did some custom orders from like Pin Bits whenever they were in business making some stuff. But just the slings and the inlanes as fluorescent plastic protectors, that's just tickling the balls. Just a little tickle. We don't want the tickle. We want the whole thing. The whole thing in there. Now, so let's see. All right. Sambuca says JP is awesome. Toys lay out the code, the theme, voices, and art. He's indifferent too. Harry Dye says, I didn't love Wonka at first, to be honest, but the latest code is some of the most fun I've had playing a game in years. I'm not going to argue with that. For me, Wonka was a runaway hit this last year. It's weird how, like, when I say stuff on the podcast, and it always hurts me when people think I'm shilling, because pinball's more important to me than damn business. But I truly think that thing is close to a masterpiece. And it's weird when you feel so strongly about something and you can support why you feel that way and other people miss the boat on it. And it's subjective. Everybody likes what they like. But some things are pretty objective. Like when people are like, oh, this sucks. And you're like, well, no, it didn't suck. You just haven't played it. So how does it suck if you haven't played the damn game? All right, Sambuca says, Dialed In is my favorite JJP. Harry Dice says, I was in psych before I went into software development, so high five. That's right. Kerry Hardy's back on. He said, if you could warn your past self about life as a distributor before becoming one, what would you tell yourself, Zach? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why that son of a bitch hosted the Twippies this year. What a great question. Damn it, Kerry. Kerry, what you been doing? I know you hopping out. You stream jumper, you little stream whore. Yeah, I'm going to call you out. But that was a damn good question. So Kerry Hardy again asked, if you could warn your past self about life as a distributor before becoming one, what would you tell yourself, Zach? I would tell myself, you sure you want to do this, bud? There were a lot of things I didn't realize before becoming a distributor. Sometimes I get in trouble for being naive, and believing that people are who they are at face value, because that's kind of how I was raised and that's how I am. When you become a distributor, you meet a lot more people behind the scenes in pinball and a lot of people that are on stage in pinball. And I would say that there is a significant amount, and it saddened me, there's a significant amount of people that are not how they just not how they are. They're just not. So that sucked. There's a shitload of politics when it comes to distribution. I wasn't expecting that, but I've kind of worked through that. There's a lot of shit, Carrie. A lot of shit. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Kerry Hardy does have some damn good content. Go follow and subscribe to his YouTube channel if you haven't already. He did like one of the coolest series on The Getaway. One of the coolest things. I still go back to Medieval Madness on location. I don't want to play the games I own. Thankfully, I have a JP2 on location nearby, says Zombie Dog. Pride Pinball. These are actually from, has a link. Almost have to disassemble the playfield to install it. I can see that if you've got, there's like 20 plastics there in that fluorescent set. So I can see taking off the ramps and stuff. Fox Cities Pinball says that Wonka is great. Wonka's fucking great. It's a mean game. It goes back to the theory that I talked about with Dennis Kriesel on episode 10 of the Pinball Show, that that when games are difficult, when games are physically difficult, you will see the ratings not be as, oh, no shit, Zach. But you're going to see the ratings not be as high, and a lot of people throw them out without really trying them. There's a difference between just shooting around on a game and playing on location willy-nilly, but if you're playing that game all the time in a tournament or in a league, or you've got that game in your basement or in your game room and you're playing it a lot, things change. A lot of things change. For me, games like Metallica, Monster Bash, Metallica, Monster Bash, those are games that if I were to play them on location, I'd be like, this is the greatest freaking game ever. I have to have this game. Once you get it in my home, nope. So when I say things like Popeye is a great game, I'd rather have Popeye over Metallica, I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you. Dun, dun, dun. What else we got? I feel exactly that way when you talk about virtual pinball, says Jobber. Well, Jobber. Virtual pinball has its place. It's got its place. All right, Jobber said, if I could tell myself about being a distributor, it would be to wear pants when answering the door. Politics are everywhere, Molly. That is correct. What's tougher, Alice Cooper Nightmare Castle or Wonka, says FD Zombie Dog. Okay, they're both sitting by each other right now. Which one is tougher? It's a very vague question. One could assess that question by the difficulty getting through the rules of the game. One could assess it by the shot layout and the mechanics of the game, geometry. Flipper mechanics could be another way. Alice Cooper, you can keep the ball alive in Alice Cooper like you can on Houdini. Wonka, if you have it set up default like I do out of the factory, none of that left out lane post shit, I would say Wonka is a more difficult, it's a shorter ball time game. Yes. Alice Cooper will keep you going. Now, the shots on Wonka are easier to hit than Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper has a lot of tight shots, but it's a bouncy one. It's one of the things I'm not enjoying as much now that I have even more time on Alice Cooper. Is I respect it. It's a great game, but it's very much like, again, the contradiction. So when people are like, oh, I love Alice Cooper and I hate Houdini. The geometry, you guys, is damn near the same. I mean, it's The shots are the openness of the shots is about the same. Cooper WD, Coopy Double D. Thanks for following. All right, Harry Dice, what you got? He said, I can say Zach sold me my house of whores. Whore! He's possibly the nicest guy in pinball. I originally thought it wasn't you. Then I re-looked at my receipts. You've been the nicest distributor I've encountered, and you were willing to help me meet a deadline. No shit. That's really cool to hear. Oh, yes. Can you guys hear those notifications? If not, it's going to sound weird when I'm like, oh, yes. Thanks, Molly Hatchet. Molly Hatchet. Subscription, everybody. Thank Molly Hatchet for me. Okay. Sambuca said, that's fair, but the machine has a dozen games to capture me. If that is disappointing, then it will not fare well in my rating. Sambuca, what are you saying? Chuckles 773. I just like reading out the usernames here. That's fair, but the machine has a dozen games to capture me. Oh, so you're saying it's got a dozen games to capture me. It's got a dozen games, and that's it. Okay. And if that's disappointing, then it's not going to fare well in my rating. I can see that. So it's got to get you in a dozen games. All right. Okay. All right. Wonka is man, you guys, Wonka is greatness. But I've gotten to a point on Wonka now. I did get my second golden ticket. Son of a bitch, thank God. Wonka pisses me off more than... I'd buy it for $1 too. Probably more than any game that I own right now. But Wonka, alright, so the games I got in the collection right now: Willy Wonka, Alice Cooper, Elvira, Stranger Things, Jurassic Park, Star Trek Premium, Beatles, Whirlwind, Tales of Arabian Nights, Circus Voltaire, Popeye, The Shadow. That's what's in here. Oh, and Ghostbusters Pro behind the green screen. But out of all those games, lighting it up on Wonka, it feels better on that game than any game that I currently own. Yep. All right, what's C&K saying? Oh, C&K showing Molly some love. Thanks, C&K. Jobber says, yeah, I felt like that after about 5 games. I never had to play Wonka again. See? No, Jobber. Actually, you know what, Jobber? You and I disagree on almost everything, so you continue to have that thought. What's the downside of Wonka? Let's bring that up. I could argue my way out of a paper bag with Wonka. Tiki Pinball says, Houdini is amazing. Get one. Houdini's really good. The critique I have about Houdini is... You guys know how much I love Houdini. Critiques on Houdini are... It's not the shots. Balser did a good job with the layout. Flipper mechanics on American pinball games sometimes feel a bit weird. And I don't know if it's the P-Rock, but the code is a little... The structure's great. I love the rules. Houdini is like a dialed in, but nobody wants to admit it when it comes to the code. I promise you. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. But no, it's like I don't know if it's glitchy. It's just, I don't know if it's laggy. It just doesn't flow like the operating system on JJP or Stern. All right, Harry Dye says, I wouldn't say Houdini. It just wasn't for me. My favorite call out on the game, though, since I live a town over, the greatest escape I ever made was leaving Appleton, Wisconsin. I do like that. It's clunky. A lot of clunky games. Plus, I do think that there is... I love this. This is like pinball philosophy with Zach. Clunky is a weird term that we use in pinball. Clunky can be defined by bricking shots, that is narrow entrances or exits on a shot layout, or it can mean the materials used and the feedback that you get when entering and exiting a shot. For example, are George Gomez games clunky? Can you say that they're clunky and they're flowy at the same time? Are you contradicting yourself? Can something be clunky and flowy? It flows, but it clunks around a lot. Or does clunk mean it goes in and comes out? It's not that smooth. What does clunky mean? Sambuca thinks that Houdini and Oktoberfest need beefier PCs. Okay. Fox City says, I'm from Appleton, Wisconsin, you son of a bitch. Speaking of, all you guys from up there, where's the broke dicks at? Poor men. You guys want to hear a story? Okay, I'll give you guys a for real story. Who here listens to Poor Man's Pinball Podcast? C&K Radical is not. Radical is clunky? Where? Where in the hell is Radical clunky? Oh, God. All right, Harry Dice says to me, you say clunky, I think South Park. Okay. So you're getting clunk from gobble holes and just ball stopping? Is that what you're saying is where you're getting clunky at? Jobber says, yeah, I agree with Zach. Radical is a lot of fun. Sam Booker says, I used to when I was still driving. Okay. Jobber says, the fact that all pins are not running some kind of 8-core with 16 gigs of RAM is beyond me. That whole discussion's beyond me because I have no clue what any of it means. I'm still just put off by C&K. What the hell are you talking about? Radical's clunky. Oh. So, the Poor Man's Pinball Podcast. When these guys first started, whenever we've got like new people that are entering the pinball media podcast community, I try to befriend people and support them, welcome them into the community, help them any way that I can. And I try to do that just because I like listening to podcasts, so I want more people doing it, which is why we created the Off the Record, and nobody's fucking doing it, but whatever. But when they entered in, God bless them, they're sweet guys, and I made a joke, kind of like the screw you, Ken Cromwell. So I made the Ken Cromwell almost like a light hazing. Welcome to the community. I'm gonna bust your balls a little bit. I'm gonna bust your balls. People are gonna laugh, but in return, those people are gonna check you out because they want to see what it's all about. And I did that with them. And I was joking around on a podcast saying something about, well, you got these new guys. What's with all the self-deprecating pinball podcast names? We got Loser Kid, all these new guys. Loser Kid was making fun of themselves with the name. And then I said, you got Broke Dick's Pinball Podcast. And it caught on. It caught on pretty well. And needless to say, they didn't like that. They didn't like that. They didn't like it like Ken Cromwell didn't like the whole Dr. Phil bit. Let's see. Oh, we got some chat in here. Okay. About to drop a hot take. Give me Austin Powers over South Park. Bye, bye, bye. You know what? I like both those games. I do. Neither one of them are great. There's a lot of fun. Independence Day is not clunky because there are 5 ramps that are 4 inches from the flippers. Call that a flyback. Jobber says, these are $7,000 toys. They can afford the material cost. You're buying the boards, not buying them from Dell. Pinball Princess. Jillian's in the house. What's up, girlie? I guess I'm immune to that humor. Work with Todd Tuckey and you have to have thick skin. I love me some Todd Tuckey. All right. Harry Dice says, you know what? I only see Yuri Dice. I'm sorry for calling you Harry Dice, but look, that's an example of what I do. Once I stick on something, it's easier for me and it's funnier. Harry Dice says, pinball fans are like comedians. We all bust on each other and we get it back. It's just fun. You're in a community now, but it is not just fun for a lot of people. I see that's my naivete. See, I'm from Southern Indiana. I don't know the words. Naivete. What the hell is that word? I have a doctorate and I don't know that word. But anyway, no. I do that because I receive the ass end of jokes and I think it's fun and funny too. But no, people really take offense to it. They really, really take offense to it. Ken Cromwell's not going to tell you, but he was downright pissed off that I did that Dr. Phil bit. I didn't know it. I thought I was just busting his chops because he's one of my good buddies. No, he was really mad. Same with poor men. They did not like me calling broke dicks. What's the difference, though? Broke dick, poor men, same thing to me. Apples and apples there. Zombie Dog says, what's with all the hate on Oktoberfest? Looks fun and the art is fun. So the hate, naivete. Did I just say it, Harry Dice? Naivete. What's with all the hate on Oktoberfest? It's a great game. Fun game to shoot. It's just the theme. That's all. Sambuca is talking to Jobber, says the problem is you want them being produced for a long time and so on. Buying retail comes with the danger that you can't get parts anymore after 3 or 4 years. And if you buy from Dell, HP, and so on, guarantee you to pay the extra. Okay. Some original theme love. Siggy Sour, no! We don't want original themes. I know, Siggy, I know you love those, but here, Sigs, I don't want to burst your bubble. Here's the deal, man. Original themes. Here's the deal. Name me an original theme that you love more than most regular themes. Just name one, Siggy. Jobber, you're off in the weeds. Harry Dice says, I feel that way about Guardians of the Galaxy and Iron Man. Love the themes. I just don't, personally, think they were good games. Okay. Jobber, it is 420, isn't it, buddy? It is 420. I really blew through that day without celebrating. Medieval Horskin. Should be somebody's username. Alright, C&K says, if you tell me that barrel shot is makeable, I will unfollow forever. Here's your chance. With or without a new coil stop. Alright, so C&K, what do you mean by unmakeable? Because it is makeable. It's definitely makeable. How easily is it makeable? Alright. That's a different question. Pinball Princess Jillian is smoking some weed right now. I guess up in Pennsylvania. Molly says it's plenty of time to puff, puff, pass. Motherfucker. Siggy, where are you at with that original theme? I was going to help illustrate a point. Thanks, Streamlabs. Pinball Princess, shout out to a little caviar gold. Y'all like caviar? I don't like that shit. Thank you, Jobber, for letting me know what will remove you as quickly as possible next time I am around you. I will just take up smoking, and I will spark up a cigarette every time you say something fucking stupid, and I want you to be gone. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh shit, everybody's passing it? Where's mine at? Damn, y'all left me out. I got an actual green screen back here. Look. Is it not going to wave? Where's my ripples at? No? Okay. Guess it's not going to work. Alright. Harry Dice says, Zach, it's a brand, not real caviar, you cotton-headed ninny muggins. You little cotton-headed Maggie Moggins. He's right. Pinball Princess Jillian passes a Panama Red in my vape. All right. Jobber says you have to figure out how to set up the commands. I don't remember. So we can have comment shill, and it will say, buy Stranger Things from Flip N Out today. Okay. That's, out of all the ideas that are stupid and ignorant that you have, that is a really good idea. Somebody throw some bits in chat just for Jobber's good idea right there, so that I can benefit from it. Molly said, East Coast is where it's at. Sambuca says, bye. My wife is really pissed off probably right now. My cell phone is dead, so she can't yell at me. Jobber, don't be stealing my ideas. Don't let me open up a can of worms. If you guys knew how many damn people in this industry have stolen my ideas, I do get salty. That's where I am a little bitch. I'm a little whiny bitch when it comes to people stealing my ideas. Thank you guys for showing Jobber's great idea some love and me reaping the benefits from it. Thanks, Jobber. Holy shit, there's still 30-some of you guys hanging out here. Thank you. Our 18 kids are trying to sleep. Let's see who's in chat right now. That's what I'm about to do. I always love doing this. All right. We're going to call out some people. How the hell can I see who's in chat? Now, here we go. All right. So, I'm going to call out some people I haven't heard from, and you guys better say something. 1 frame per second. Trying to think the relevance behind 1 frame per second. It's a slow ass motherfucker. Maybe that's why he's not responding. We got Ozzy33. We got another TV viewer. What are you watching on TV right now? You a Netflix kind of fella or girl? Or were you a HBO Now kind of person? Carrie Hardy's still hanging out. You know Carrie can't help but to talk. So he's just got it running right now. C&K's in the house. Cloudy Elise back. We got Commander Root. Oh, yes. We got a little Cooper WD. We got Eel Hat. Lefty Zombie Dog. Little Fox City Pinball. Love you guys. A little Ganja. We know what Ganja's doing right now. Ganja got so fucking high that he done passed out. Oh, yes. Oh, throw them tiered subs there, Harry Dice. I love it. It's Voodoo. Oh, yes. Pensomniac. Thanks for the love, bud. We got Jobber, of course. K3 Junior U. Kairuju. We got Katie CGP. Some of you guys with these names, you got to at least explain to me what the names come from. Karachiki. What the hell is that? Karachiroka. We got Lurks. That's fucking creepy. Lurks with 2 X's. Ugh. My name is Lurks. Lurks, speak up. You're creeping me out. We got Molly. Molly. 410. We got Mister. For real, your name is just Mister. Are you like fucking 94 on Twitch? How did you get just the name Mister? We got Mr. Hopwood. We got my brother's company, maybe? Myth for Life. We've got one something Bandit, one ID Bandit. We've got Pinball Princess Jillian, smoking some green. We got Pride Pinball. We got Remanstio. Sorry, I'm not in chat right now. I'm reading these names, y'all. Rubber Slayer. What the hell does that even mean, Rubber Slayer? You slaying some rubber. Sambuca, my man. Siggy Sour, love you. Singers 31. We got Storcina. We got Super Dakota Mike, one of my favorite people. We got the Pensomniac, a new friend of mine. We've got Tiki Pinball. We got Universe. Again with the Universe. You got to be 90 years old to have just the screen name Universe. We got V&K. What's V&K mean? And we got Virgo Praz. And we got Von Pinball. Von Pinball. Isn't the Von Pinball from, where's Von Pinball? German? German? I like the Oktoberfest. Screw you guys. All right. Let's go back up into chat. What did I miss? I missed a shitload of subs, so thank you guys very much for those. Okay. Yep. Let's see here. Making it rain some biddies. Clouds yell back. Sup, Zach? Cloud yells back. Cloud yells back. The cloud yells back. What does that mean? What does that mean? Zach, I can't explain my name without a paragraph of text. You said it was Roman, right? Or Greek mythology or something. All that I'm ignorant to, so all that shit's the same for me. Roll call. Hopwood. Man, Harry Dice is hitting on all cylinders tonight. Thank you. Lurks. Fox City Pinball, watch out. Fucking Lurks is in your backyard right now. Why hasn't the Bone bought a frickin' OGDEJP yet? Zombie Dog, because he's tight ass, number one. Number two, it's not his most favorite game, but he wants it to complete the collection. Number three, the biggest reason, I feel like David Letterman. The biggest reason, the number one reason that Greg Bone doesn't buy a Jurassic Park by Data East is he's a tight ass that wants a restored Jurassic Park pinball machine for half the price of what it takes to buy a fucking restored Jurassic Park pinball machine. The guy is stuck in 2015. He thinks you can buy this shit for like $2,000. Ain't gonna happen, Greggy. I love you, baby, but it ain't gonna happen. Okay. So, Cloud yells back. Old man yells at the Cloud from The Simpsons. Hey! Yep, I like that. Sambuca says, big time. Vaughn is in the U.S. near me. Okay, all right. My apologies. For some reason, I thought it was an overseas podcast or a stream. Did he really sell that new Stranger Things you showed up to his house with because he was afraid? I swear to you guys, I got so much bullshit for that, and he got bullshit for it. And Greg's not used to getting called out by the pinball community for, oh, he's just having his friend have a game. He's fucking lying just to shill the shit. Got it. Nothing eats me up more than that shit. Here's the deal that I'll have with you guys. If I'm ever legit selling something and trying to shill something, I'll let you know. I promise you I'll let you know. Brother's got to make some money, so I'm going to shill the hell out of this. I'll let you know. But no, the reason that Greg Bone got rid of his Stranger Things is because he saw the market was kind of going down on them and people were shitting on it. And Canada was ripping it up. Everybody's ripping it up. And the guy is afraid, so damn afraid to lose $1. And he gets a good price. But he was so afraid of losing money that he was like, shit, dude, like I love this game, but I'm going to have to sell it. And I'm like, well, why didn't you sell? I'm trying to think what else he has. He's like, well, I'm already screwed on that one. I already know I'm going to lose money. So I'm not going to get rid of that one. Like this is the delusion of Greg Bone for all of you guys that know Greg Bone. For those of you who don't, follow and subscribe to Straight Down the Middle, a pinball show on YouTube. And you'll get to know Greg Bone and his mama. But Greg Bone is so afraid. There's like this threshold. If he feels like he is going to, if he's already lost money, then he'll keep the stupid-ass pinball machine if he hates it until the day he dies. But if he knows that he can get out without spending any money or losing any money, he will get rid of his most favorite game. It's just the way it is. It's the weirdness and it's the neuroticism of a Greg Bone. Harry Dice says, dude, I was there when you sold him the Munsters. Wasn't invested myself, but I was happy to see him get his first new in-box game. Yeah, that one, Greg really liked the Munsters at first, and then the code did wear him out. That one, that's why he sold it. Rule 1 of pinball, never listen to Canada. He's right about some things. I'll give him some credit. He is right about some things. Rule number 2 of pinball, buy what you like. That's no shit. That's no shit. But if you can't play it, I got your back. Listen to me. I'll point you in the right direction. Crazy. Yeah, and Pinsomniac, Rule 3, if you buy a Xenon, it will kick your ass. For some reason, I've never been hot and heavy over Xenon. I love the way it looks, but... King got me drunk, and I woke up with that pin sound email. Zombie Dog, can I tell him about that? I don't want to tell him if not. Pinsomniac says the only thing I don't like on Stranger Things is the left ramp not catching. True. Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like it. Mine was, I tried to adjust a couple things between streams. Mine was catching more this time. It's still not right. I think the problem is there's like a link back there, and the link has give. You know how like a flipper link has a little bit of give to it because it's a link? I think it has a little give, so when there's friction that hits, sorry if this isn't communicating well, but when the ball hits that lever back there, there's enough reverberation that it slows the ball down enough. Do it by my mouth. It slows the ball down enough that the balls don't go in your mouth, that the ball does not freely go up the lever to that magnet. I think that's what it is. Rule number 4, buy an Escalera to save your back. You know it's cheaper than back surgery. That's the other thing. On the Escalera, I'm not going to sell the things if I don't like them. Oh, shit, I started a game. I'm not going to sell them if I don't like them. Let's play while we're sitting down here. I can't even see. I've got freaking Tommy flippers in my laptop. I'm actually playing this, y'all. Oh, there it went. We'll stay in service mode. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Yeah, we are, Pinsomniac. We are making the unofficial, official, unwritten, unspoken, but spoken rules of pinball. The pin mix guy. You know what, Sambuca? I've never had a pin mix. Has anybody else had a pin mix done? I've not. I'm really weird about the pin mixes. I know they support Buffalo, and those are my buddies over there, and they love that stuff. But I've not done the pin mix. I have a problem with the pin mix because, like on Metallica, if I own Metallica, let's say my favorite song on Metallica was not featured on that game, something in my brain will not allow me to have that thing reprogrammed to play that song because it's not represented on the plastics or on the DMD or the animations. Am I weird? Is it just me? Am I weird? I can't do it. Like, it would mess with me so bad. I've not seen the Disco Maiden in person. All right. Anything else before I take off? Unofficial rule number 2, if you get a replay, leave it for the kids unless you're too drunk to remember to. That's pretty good. I do like that one. That's a good rule. Somebody jotting these down? Jobber, if I can do something. Is there worse sound than in Data East Star Wars? Jobber, you son of a bitch, you're right again. Biddy's up in chat for Jobber, who's actually right about 2 things. He had a good idea earlier, and now he said something that rings very, very true. Star Wars Data East sound is fucking atrocious. It's atrocious. It is bad. It's not, you know what? I take it back. It's not even as bad. It's just so flippin' repetitive. Over and over and over. The same damn sounds. And then you go play another Data East, and guess what? You hear the same damn sound effects. That's one of the things I do not like about Data East. I do love some of Data East, but man, some of them sound effects that they rehash over and over. FD Zombie Dog, will you make some flipping out pint glasses or fun bullshit for us? You know what? Here's the thing. You 26 are in here right now. Whenever the new format comes, I might like take a week or 2 off to really start this new format thing. But once we do, my ass will be giving away stuff every single stream. I'm not talking about no bullshit TWIP keychains. I'm not talking about no t-shirts that nobody wants. No. Giving away good shit. Not a pinball machine, but some good shit. Ash33. Hey, Ash. Thanks for speaking up. They said, what's your opinion on World Poker Tour? I'm thinking about grabbing one. World Poker Tour. But first off, I don't have enough time on it to give you a great opinion on it. But what I do know about the game, what I played and what I liked is it'll keep you busy for a long time. It's a Keith Johnson rule set. It's a Steve Ritchie layout, but you wouldn't know it because it's very atypical Steve Ritchie. It has some fun shots in it. It's got an upper playfield that's pretty cool. A lot of mechanics in it, a lot of drop targets. I liked it. I just don't have enough time on it to say whether I love it or not. Fox City Pinballs, I would love to make some Dennis Kreisel shirts. Oh, damn. Should have brought my Mac over here. But I've drafted up a personal t-shirt for me because Dennis won't allow me to sell it to anybody. But I've got a personal t-shirt. It's a pocket tee, but the graphic right here is of Dennis Kreisel, 4 inches. But he's inside the pocket, so when you lift up the pocket, you see the rest of his body. And he's a cowboy. And he's got the cowboy hat on. He's just smiling away, my little crazy. Love that son of a bitch. Yeah, the back glass on World Poker Tour is rough. I'd like to give away a pinball machine at some point. Jobber? See? You say something good, and then you blow it. You just blow it. And we know you are blowing it, weren't you? All right. Zombie Dog says, let us know what we can do to interact or have some fun. Can we Twitch tie in with vid or something interesting at some point? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. What's the discount on a game for getting a Flip N Out tattoo? I'm going to tell you what, Harry Dice, you get a Flip N Out tattoo that is visible by, I'm all about marketing. You get a Flip N Out tattoo that is visible when you're wearing t-shirts or shorts. I will give you one hell of a gift certificate because I'm not allowed to give you discounts, but I will give you one hell of a gift certificate. Yeah. If anybody wants to get a Flip N Out logo on them somewhere, I will give you the world. All right. Siggy Sour said, I actually had a pop-up ad for Silver Ball swag with Dennis on it and started cracking up. Yeah, but freaking Jeff took it away. Jeff took away that t-shirt. Yeah, got rid of it. Oh, well. It was a clever t-shirt. Sold a lot, but oh, well. Oh, well. Gotta do Knuckles. Yeah, that's right. Dakota Mike. Wait a minute. Dakota Mike. Did you just change your screen name? What the hell? Bad marketing. Tramp stamp. Oh my God, Cloudy. See, that's your new nickname. It's not Cloudy L back. It's Cloudy. Pinsomniac or Harry Dye says I can't do that yet. My mom hates knuckle tats. What? Hold up. Let's be fair. What mom loves knuckle tats? Oh, Sweeney. I love that you got your knuckle tats. When you gonna get your black teardrop on your cheek? No moms like it shit. Sambuca, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Love you. Truly, truly love you, buddy. Thanks for all the support. Easy there, Jobber. Mama Meny's a fucking saint. Thank you very much. No, I got a cool ass mom. You know whose mama's cooler though? Greg Bones. See, I could have called Greg Bones' mom right now if my phone wasn't dead. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. That's fair enough, Harry Dice. Fair enough. Fox Cities, I would I would. He would be so pissed off because Dennis Creasel's been working his little dick in the dirt. I'm such a visual person. I can't, when I say shit like that, I picture Dennis like plowing his little dick in the dirt. All right, y'all, I'm getting slap happy as a motherfucker here. All right. Yeah, next Monday why don't we do this? Those of you who are in chat right now, do not tell any of the people we've been talking about, but we'll fuck with some people next Monday. Remind me. But I'll have my phone juiced up and we will call some people because my friend, I'm laughing off of the Creasel joke, but my friends know I fuck with my friends and they know me as that. We'll call Jason Fowler. We will mess with some people. Oh my gosh. Oh man. It's going to be our secret. You, me, and the 26 of us is going to be our secret. Oh man, I love his Siggy. He said I have some warm Orby goat's milk before bed. Ew. Yeah, prank calls, absolutely. I don't know how much I can prank them. Like the better prank for me, because I love annoying my friends, it's one of my favorite things, is just to call them spontaneously, let them know they're live, just because it'll piss them off because they're not prepared. And just try to keep them on the phone for as long as I can. All right, it's our secret. Phone, music, drink, good and bullshit accessory segment. Okay, yeah. And y'all, I can't drink, y'all. I can't drink. I hate drinking. I do not like to drink. I hate it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, when I'm drunk, I love it. When I'm buzzed, I love it. But to me, being fucked up for 10% and excruciating pain and sickness 90%, it's not worth it. It's why I don't go to jail, because I don't like consequences at all. I hate them. Call Greg and tell him Back to the Future is just announced and you just got first pick. Oh yeah. Jobber says, is Williams Flintstones underrated? No, I think it's right where it needs to be. It's a cute game. It's a fun game to shoot. It's got some really cool stuff in it, but not a long-term keeper. Unless, like, you just love that theme and you like the nostalgia of it. I've got games that I'm like a pinball snob and a dumbass. Like, I have games that I don't play, but I own just because I like them every once in a while. Like, there's no reason that I should own a $12,000 Tales of Arabian Nights. No reason. That game does not play. It actually fucking plays better than any Toten I've ever played. But it doesn't play $7,000 or $5,000 more, $5,000 better than a $7,000 Toten. But sometimes you just want the best. Man, you know what? You're Harry Dice, man. I wish I could have just a couple drinks and it not hurt me. It's almost like I'm allergic to the shit. Go back. If you guys subscribe to Straight Down the Middle Pinball Show, I did an unboxing on Pirates of the Caribbean by Jersey Jack Pinball solo, and I took a shot every, 5 minutes? A shot of Captain Morgan's Pirate, bro. And I was so messed up. So unbelievably messed up. But, like, my face gets flushed. It's like a thing. It's really bad. Siggy Sour. Yeah. Yeah, and the shots, and that's the problem with me. Like, once I get to rolling, I just don't feel it, and it's bad. It's just really bad. Like, right now, I'm getting antsy just thinking about being hungover. Oh. I remember spring break in high school. Yeah. I got really drunk in high school on spring break. This is my outro story, y'all. Don't judge me. So, I wasn't a troubled teen. Like, I was always in high school. I was always this is shit you're not going to get on any other medium that I do. I was not a troubled teen. but I was not a great teen. But my philosophy in life is always, and I have teenage patients that I see that I try to tell them the same thing. You can have fun. You can do whatever the hell you want to do within reason. Just don't do anything extremely stupid. You can bend the rules. You can have fun if you don't give anybody a reason to think that is why you're a bad person. For example, a lot of people smoke weed. That's what it is. I don't care if people smoke weed. The problem is, if you smoke weed and then you're a lazy ass piece of shit, people are going to blame it on the weed. Don't give them an excuse to blame it on the weed, right? Do whatever the hell you want in life, but if you're fucking up, it's going to be on you, man. So I wasn't a bad kid. Got my shit done. Got good grades. Smart guy. So I treated people well. Kissed a lot of ass with teachers. Helped them out. Helped out people that couldn't help themselves. Pretty outstanding person in high school. But had a lot of fun. Broke a lot of rules. Always backed it up, though. So spring break, Panama City Beach, of course, because that's what people that can't afford good vacations do, right? In southern Indiana, we go down to a cheap-ass Sandpiper. Shout out to Sandpiper. Anybody remember the Sandpiper Resort in Panama City Beach or Edgewater? Remember the Edgewater? Oh, my God. Was it Edgewater? Jesus, man, I'm going back here. So, got drunk off a Crown Royal. Loaded. Don't remember half of that night. Then back at the cards, remember? Back in, so I graduated in 2002 in high school. So this was 2001 or so. And, was it 2001? Sorry, short-term memory loss. 2001, I'm not even paying attention to chat. This is my story time here, my outro. 2001, I got really drunk with a bunch of guys down at spring break, and it was nuts, and did a lot of stupid shit down there. But the next day, and this is probably why I don't like drinking, Crown Royal and Coke. Crown and Coke. Just kept going. Fucking feeling, woo, I was a rubber band, man. Fucking feeling all good. And next day, let's go down to the beach. Everybody want to fucking go on the beach. You gotta go to the Waffle House when you go down to Panama City before the beach. Go down to Waffle House, fucking eat, go to the beach. Guys, I'm fucking sweating. Like, it's hot. It's getting hot, guys. It's 80 degrees out here, man. Of course it's hot. We're in Florida. Okay, well, it's hot. I ain't feeling so good, y'all. So I said, I'm going up to the room. Fucking, I don't feel good at all. Go up to the room. And you ever have that feeling you're about to throw up? All right, keep that in mind. So I'm about to throw up. It's like, holy shit, I got to get up this elevator. I'm rocking like I have a problem. I got to get up this elevator. Got up the elevator. Got to get down the fucking hallway. Am I going to shit my pants or am I going to throw up first? Which one's going to happen? It's going to be ugly. Whichever one it is first. It might happen at the same time. I got to get the trash can to be throwing up while I'm shitting in the toilet. It's bad, y'all. So I get to the door, open up the fucking door, go to running, and all of a sudden, the people that I went down there with, one of my best buddies, his stepdad was right in the path of the bathroom. Here I am, shit about to come out of my pants, vomit about to come out of my mouth, and the deepest trenches of my gut, this Crown and Coke was about to come up. So he stops and does the stop and chat. And I didn't want to be rude. Here I am, fucking 17 years old. Wasn't supposed to be drinking the night before. So I try to proceed to sit there. Sorry again, chat, for not following, but I'm into this. I try to sit there and I try to hold the vomit. Like, I'm getting grossed out thinking about it. I try to hold the vomit. Not in the mouth, but just try to hold it down. Think of something else. I'm trying to hold the shit that's about to come out. And he's talking. I'm like, this motherfucker's not going to shut up. He says, hey, well, you look a little peaked there. Like white. I was white. Whiter than I am now. Like, now I'm white. So I get really white, and he's like, Zach, you're good. And by the time he said, like, peaked, or he said, you okay, Zach? You look a little sweaty. I'm about to pass out, Zach. I fucking vomit. Black liquid spews out of my mouth like a fountain, you guys. And he dodges. Like, he was quick. Quick stepdad dodges. Whoa! He said, whoa, shit! and vomit everywhere. And I didn't drink for like 4 years after that. And I don't remember, like, the joke would be funnier if I shit my pants, and I would have been fine with that. I don't remember if I did or not, so I can't give you the extra add on there. But that was my spring break junior senior year drunk ass moment where I vomited Crown Royal and haven't drank it since. All right, let's get back into chat before we sign off. All right, you guys been chatting it up. I love y'all. Okay, let's see here. Where did I leave off? That'd be a problem for a drinker, let alone a non-drinker. Yep. Hashtag no judgment, Harry Dice. Zach, someday you and I are going to sit, and I'll tell you exactly why I left the field, hopefully in 2021. Harry Dice would love to do that. Jobber says, I remember Paintball City for doing a WCW Monday night, Monday Nitro from there when I was in high school. Oh my gosh. A little DDP, a little kick. A little, what was that called? The diamond cutter? Let's see. Oh yeah, I dropped out. I love you, man. That is incredible. I love pro wrestling. Horrible feeling. I did shitty at school before weed though. Siggy, we're gonna hang out, man. That's funny. This is some great stuff. Molly said, that reminds me of the scene in Van Wilder where the guy is trying to hold it in before he shit in the garbage can. Molly. Exactly that. Oh, man, Harry Dice says Crown Royal is a rough one. Zombie Dog, it could have been a movie. I need to illustrate that. Maybe that's what I'll give. It's not even relevant to pinball. I want to give that to Silverball Stories. I puked in a washing machine, dude. Oh my god. It's like when your fucking kids, how many parents are out there? It's like when your kids vomit in their sheets. You can't just throw that shit. Like, you got two choices. You can't throw the shit in the wash like it is. Any parents out there, the conundrum of what do I do with vomit sheets? Son of a bitch, there's like chunks and hot dogs and shit. Two choices. Either you just throw the shit away. You call it, all right, the sheets, well, we've had the sheets for a while. I'm throwing that shit away. I'm too lazy. I'm fucking tired. I want to go back to bed. You got vomit all over you. You got the shit in your hair. Fuck! Or do you go do you shake that shit out? The front yard. Fucking here I am at 2 a.m. Shake. I got 4 kids, you guys, so I'm shaking out puke. At least once a year out of sheets. Oh, my God. Oh, we've only got 18 minutes to raid Panic. You guys want to raid Panic? We got to now. Damn it. Oh my god, I puked in a washing machine. Thank you for that. Sounds like a solid drinking story. It was. And that's why, that's like one reason why I don't drink anymore. Because of that shit right there. True story. I've been to DDP's house for real. DDP looks like he's been on some drugs. Zach, do you think we'll see a Williams IJ remake? Yes. It won't be for a long time, but yes. The washing machine. Wow. Harry Dice said, I'll be modding Panic Don't Flip. Might as well keep on. Harry Dice, thank you for stopping by. Damn it. I feel like I made a new friend. Pensomniac says, LaCroix or normal water? So, this is sparkling ice. Water, orange mango. Not my favorite, but this is kind of what was left in the fridge. I like the sparkling ice. I think it's carbonated. Yep, it's carbonated. Yep, it's carbonated. I'm not a big LaCroix person. And regular water just is boring. My go-to is Pepsi. It's my crutch. All right, what else we got, people? About to call it. We're about to call it. Jesus, it is 11:16. I don't sleep, so it's not a big deal. Carbonation is good. But here's the thing, like I can't drink sparkling water. It's Pensomniac, how messed up is that? I can't drink sparkling water. Just carbonated water, that is the nastiest shit ever. Ugh. Like when people have that, Horrible, 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 horrible. I can't do it. Harry Dye says, I come by 3 times a week and my mom and I do DDP yoga. That was the only thing that saved Jake the Snake. Oh, man. Y'all are good tonight. You guys are really, really, really good tonight. You guys need to give yourselves a round of applause tonight. You're fucking amazing. And my apologies. I curse more than a lot of streamers. I just can't edit myself. If I'm going to do this shit, I'm going to have fun with it. Just, sorry. Sorry. Pinsomniac with a really good question. How has the quarantine affected you as a distributor specifically? You know, I was talking to some people at Stern the other day and they were asking the same thing. And it's really tough to say because there are so many factors at hand here. You guys have to remember that there is an ebb and flow of normal pinball sales throughout the year. It is seasonal at times. It can be seasonal. And it's title based. So what you'll see is, hands down, it's not even close. We sell more Stern pinball machines than any other manufacturer possibly combined. That's just how many Stern pinball machines sell over some of the other manufacturers. Just is what it is. But so you're going to see an ebb and flow. So when a new game comes out, sales are going to go up. And then the time between a new game drop and the beginning of another game drop, it's like a linear, like a bell curve. It goes back down. So it's hard to say what this quarantine stuff, how it has affected us, because sales are down somewhat. But I would anticipate sales to be down because we haven't had a new title since Stranger Things back in January. So we were very likely, if I had to guess, due by Stern to have a new title beginning of April. So we're now past that point. Because what happens is, before a new title comes out, if somebody wants an Elvira, somebody wants a Stranger Things, somebody wants a Jurassic Park, they may not pull the trigger because they can only get one pin. They're up for a pin and they're not going to get one for a while. So they're not even going to pull the trigger on a Jurassic Park that I have in stock or a Stranger Things I have in stock because they're going to say, well, I don't want to buy that right now, blow my load, if you will. I'm silly. I don't want to blow it on this before I see the new title. So it's the market's going to go down on sales until the new title comes out. New title comes out, and I'm here to tell you this next one's supposed to be fucking big. Then it'll shoot up really high. So I think it's going to affect me and Nicole more negatively over the next couple months when the stock is gone and Stern's not making as many pins. They're going to come back to produce pinball machines in May, June, July, hopefully, but it's not going to be like they were before. They're probably not going to make as many as they were before because they can't afford to stockpile the stuff because, the economy is going to be down. So that's where it's going to hit me, and that's where I'm going to need the support more than anything. But as of today, we sold a pinball machine, a couple within the last week, and for some reason Escalers last week have been people have been buying those. So hopefully that answers your question. So yeah, I think it will hurt more over the next couple months than it has right now. So I love you. Thanks, man. Yeah, definitely. We don't fake ass shit. Harry Dice says, one of the nicest things ever. We wouldn't be here without you, Zach. It's like I say to a friend that can't afford to come to a gathering. Everybody can't be together with you gone. Very true. Very true. That's how I feel about Ken Cromwell. I'm going to drag his ass back on the stream. I'm trying to work out a deal with Ken where... So here's this. Another good idea. I'm going to try to work out a deal with Ken and Jersey Jack where Beatty will host Ken coming in once a month to have a JJP showcase night. So once a month on a Monday night, we'll do JJP night, and Ken Cromwell will come in. Maybe he'll bring in Eric Meny or a guest, Joe Katz or somebody, and they'll all hang out like old times. And we'll showcase a JJP game. You will sell more deep root pins than Stern and JJP and American and CG scene very soon. Sorry, I read it like that, Jobber. When I see bullshit like that, I read it like that. All right. Have you had any canceled orders? Another good question. I did have one canceled Medieval Madness Royal, and I had a wait list, so that was filled pretty much immediately. Now, I had more cancellations on, had some Stranger Things LE cancellations. That was pre-COVID stuff. A lot of Wonka backouts. That's pre-COVID stuff. Everpin's going to have people backing out. We've kind of changed our policies a little bit because that kills us. It does. But I'm not going to bitch about it because I'm here to serve customers. So if it means, I get stuck with the game, I get stuck with the game. That's the name of the game. All right. Harry Dice says, I'd faint if we had a JJP night. The Royals sold out? Or how did they do that launch? Oh, dude, Zombie. Yeah, immediately. They were gone. And we got a lot of them. They were gone immediately. Classics, special editions, and Royal sold out immediately. RK, thanks for the host. Damn it, thank you. Everybody go and follow and subscribe to the Arcade. Make sure you get enough R's in there. Subscribe and follow that beautiful Metroid Prime homebrew. But, yeah, they sold out immediately. Royal sold out immediately. I kind of want one, but I kind of don't. I don't know if I don't know if a Medieval Madness would hold my interest. I've never really hot and heavy over Medieval Madness. But damn, that topper, though. We actually just got a, you guys might want to hear this. I came across a special edition Medieval Madness. Again, sold out. Bam. But this last week I got one, and I haven't advertised it yet because I was waiting for a buddy that wanted one or anything. So if anybody needs a Medieval Madness special edition, I'll have to check my paperwork. But I think right now it is available, and it's literally in stock right now. We got it in inventory. I'm Lord Howard Hearts. Who the fuck are you? All right. How fast do ravens sell when you're getting them new in stock? Oh, Jobber. Fucking hilarious. Regular Groucho Marx, aren't you? Fucking Jobber. I love you and I hate you at the same time. I don't even know if it's possible to love and hate you. Well, Steven from Pinball Undesirable. Same kind of relationship. Hate that son of a bitch, but damn, I love him. God, I love that man. There's that Stern fan. You're going to fly away. He says it's a good place to be. That's right. Every stream needs the resident troll who doesn't take it too far. Jobber takes it too far sometimes. Jobber's consistent, though. He's like a troll everywhere. Here's a question, Zach. Shoot! Yeah, 33. 33 says, I'm like you. Medieval Madness lasted a month for me. Couldn't love it. I respect the game. It is one of the greats. But, I don't know. It's good. But, same Attack from Mars. Attack from Mars, same way. It's awesome. It's great. It's fun as hell. Meh. But then, I'm like, I could be playing a Shadow. I like it a little better. Ooh, Zombie Dog's really typing it up here. Alright, Zombie Dog says, how would you do a Flip N Out created pinball meetup? Pinball meetup at Universal Studios Hotel or something fun. Okay. Could we do it anywhere besides a pinball show, though? Pinsomniac. I'm going to be real with you. I couldn't disagree more. Alright, Zombie Dog. Where could you in a house? Could you with a mouse, with a box, with a fox? Where would I have a Flip N Out meetup? Ken Cromwell's house. Beatty's got a cool pad to hang out at. A meetup. If I could have one anywhere? I don't know. Maybe we rent out Replay Effects all to ourselves. I don't know. We need to, though. Harry Dice said, but you still have Stranger Things. Is it like me, where it's the perfect theme? Stranger Things is one. It's a great theme for me. I like how it shoots too, though. I like the rules, how it shoots. I like the toys on it, the magnet and shit. No, it didn't work half the time. I like the Demogorgon. I love the UV shit. There's a lot of stuff I love about it. All right, Jobber. Thanks for hanging out as always, buddy. We really, really do appreciate that. Pinsomniac said, I recently learned all the rules for Monster Bash. I tend to gravitate towards games with deeper, more complex rule sets. So where would you put that one at, Pinsomniac? Where would you put Monster Bash? It has depth. I get that. It's just those rules just never speak to me. They just never speak to me. It's more the rule set feels more of like a competitive pinball type of rule set. In which case, I'm not smart enough to keep all of those things going. Narnia's in the house. What's up? And Black Zrak. Some new names here. Thank you. Well, I know of you guys. I've seen you guys in chat and stuff, but I haven't seen you tonight. Narnia says, I'm hosting a party when we can get together again. I'm having all my friends bring machines to my house, and I'm going to set them up around my property. I'm calling it Pinball in the Country. You can play some country music? Damn it. I want an invite because I'm going to be there. All right, what would you keep if you had one choice? Stern, Jurassic Park, Elvira, Stranger Things. I think Elvira wins in my opinion. See, Rack, that's tough because legit, Elvira, Stranger Things, JP. They're my trio of Sterns right now. So that is really, really, really tough. Okay, makes sense, Pinsomniac. Makes sense then. Yeah, we all need to raid. Let me know when he goes live, though. And if you guys got to cut out because you're modding his channel, you guys have been fantastic. We got some Don't Panic Flip crew up in here, and I couldn't enjoy people more than these two that have been in chat. Think Stern will make Batman again? That's a good question because I get calls every week about a damn Batman. It is discontinued, guys. It's gone. It's over. It's done. But will they do it again? They said no. You may have to wait for a vault on that. I don't know. They're selling. I don't know. With Attack from Mars, I have to hit 150 Martians, stacking with Total Annihilation. That was fun. That would be a blast. No, Pinsomniac. We're not going to see a Batman home pin for the win. What we're going to see for the pin, say together, Jurassic Park. That's what you're going to see. I don't know. Have you, Pinsomniac, did you get to play the Star Wars The Pin? I'm too much of a pinball. I play too much pinball to have that in a small collection, but it wasn't. It's a good game. Like it shoots really well. I couldn't own it long term, but for what it is, you know what? Quarantine has increased the sales of Star Wars The Pin. I couldn't sell one of them throughout the year. I've sold 3 in the last 2 months. Yeah, I don't know if it'll port over well, but they'll have all new rules and layout and everything. That's what they did on Star Wars. Mole says, other than Metallica, what other games do you think they're going to vault? All of them. They're gonna vault all of them. Anything that's sold well, that's a SAM system. I just don't know if they'll do White Star again. Lord of the Rings. I have no clue if they'll do White Star, but I think we'll see a Tron at some point. I really do. I think the odds of Tron probably better because it's a system that they have remade and vaulted already. So. All right, Furry Dice. I'm just calling you Furry Dice. Furry Dice says, don't sleep on the home pin. I'm buying one in 2 weeks. I'll call you then, Zach. If you do, you'll make me very, very happy. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, do we know that Tron's an easier license to obtain than Lord of the Rings? Oh, I don't know. It's a Disney license. It's a Disney license. Don't know. Is George live yet? How the hell do I rate again? I don't even know. Oh, cheaper. Gotcha. Yeah, Disney shit ain't cheap though. I don't know. I wish I was a I'll end you guys with this. Tell me how to raid first, and then I'll end you all with a little bombshell. Okay. He's not on yet. George! The hell are you at? Doesn't he start now? I'm going to have to roll out. My ass is hurting from sitting on this stool. I need to go get my couch on. Couch is screaming for me. Done gross myself out thinking about throwing up all over my best buddy's stepdad. No, Molly, I think a lot of people would like to see another run of Simpsons Pinball Party. Update that, the quality of the art. Absolutely. Cooper, thanks for hanging out. All right, Georgie. So he has some new openings and assets. George has been freaking killing it. Right now, if any of you guys have not followed and subscribed to Don't Panic Flip, please, 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 if you're going to do anything for me, please do it for that man. He has helped me out a lot with streaming, and we're just climbing the mountain together right now. Now I just think of the price is right. Yodi, 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 yodi. But no, the guy is incredible, and he's just a genuine good dude, sweet guy. What's next Monday looking like? Next Monday. Harry Dice, you've been very, very generous. Next Monday, I think, is Elvira. If you guys don't see me next Monday, it's going to be because I'm reformatting some stuff. I'm so busy throughout the week trying to pull everything together for the Monday night stuff is tough, but all right. So I can do it. I can raid now, y'all, or is he still? Am I still waiting? So we got raid. Don't panic. Flip it. What's George playing tonight? Some JP again? He's just on the opening. Ooh, Tron tonight. So we're going to raid some Don't Panic Flip. My brother from another mother. Oh, shit, Mr. Meeseeks. You scared the shit out of me, EO Hat. All right, thanks for following EO Hat. But we're getting ready to take off. Stream number 270 for Don't Panic Flip is coming up. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in and following my wacky ass on the journey through Stranger Things LE tonight here at the Flip N Out Pinball streaming channel. All my plugs. Bear with me. If you guys are looking to buy a brand new pinball machine or an Escalera stair climbing hand truck, you can buy it one place and give your boy a shot. It's at Flip N Out Pinball. You can go to flippandoutpinball.com, or just email me at Zach, Z-A-C-H, at Flip, the letter N, Out Pinball. I heard you guys, .com. Or you can just call me at area code 812-457-9711. If you want to watch the best damn YouTube show about pinball, you can tune into Straight Down the Middle of Pinball. No, not Todd Tucky, TNT. No. Not Papa. Straight Down the Middle of Pinball show. Greg Bone and I have been best friends for a couple of years now, and the guy's insane. He's greatness, and he and I back and forth. Yeah, it's a shit show, and it's a total blast. You can also listen to me on the Pinball Show, hosted by the Pinball Network. Tune in there. You can catch us at the pinballnetwork.net, or just go to iTunes right now and follow and subscribe to the Pinball Show or the Pinball Network. I think that's all the plugs I need to give, right? Right, guys? Follow everybody from TPN. I love you guys. Next week, we're going to give away some shit. What do you guys want? Shaker motor? Shit's like $150. I'll give you a shaker motor. Do you want an awesome banner? Like an Elvira banner, if we're going to play Elvira? That's some expensive shit, too. Like, guy on Pinside trying to sell them for $200. That's crazy. Call me, and I'll sell the damn things to you for like $125. But we'll give away some cool shit. We're just now starting reformatting in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be a show, and I want to bring a lot of production to this, but I am going to need my boy George's help, and he's walking me through the entire stuff. We're going to try to do some formatting that you haven't seen before, and the bombshell that I will drop before I leave and raid Don't Panic Flip is that over a year ago, a couple months into being a distributor, I damn near accepted, you guys aren't going to believe it, but I shit you not, it's true, I damn near accepted an executive position at a large, maybe the largest, major pinball manufacturer. I guess it just raids now. Okay, cool. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Did I do it right? If not, I'm going to hang out with you guys a little longer. You and Greg are legendary. Didn't he give like a countdown or something? I don't know. Oh, there it is. I'm ready to raid! Always practice safe pinball and Mylar the fuck up. Screw you, King Cromwell! That's good shit, man. I love this shit.